Once upon a lifetime lived in a small town a young woman named Olabimpe. Olabimpe grew up with her dad, stepmother, and her stepsister. She lost her mother at a very young age. Olabimpe lived an isolated life in the small town. Her stepmother and sister constantly rejects her, abuse and treat her poorly. Even though she struggled to fit in with her new stepmother and stepsister, she did not let their ill treatment affect her. She endured all the harsh treatments and kept her happiness. Olabimpe in a small market, shopping for the whole family. She enjoys spending time gardening, cooking, and painting. Due to the rejection she endures from her family, she spends her time cooking, gardening, and painting. She dreams of a day where she could be free from the cruel treatment she receives from her family. She goes to the market every 3 days of the week, singing and humming on her way there. Lonpe sits instructing Olabimpe to cook and make the necessary arrangements for the family for the week, as the family will be traveling to another town to celebrate the coronation of the upcoming town chief. Olabimpe answered politely as always and went straight to the kitchen. Put away the food from the local market. She prepared food for the day for the family, later relaxed and went to bed for the day. In an instant, a spark ignites. Words flow like a river. Laughter shatters the silence. Two worlds collide with dreams unspoken. Olabimpe wakes up the next day, took a walk in the forest with her sisters. While she was walking, the other women started mocking her and how they treat Olabimpe with cruelty and how she will always remain in their home as their maid. On this fateful afternoon, Ade met with Olua in the forest. From a simple smile and small talks, that started talking as friends and spending time together. Upon seeing Olabimpe's new friend, envy drips from her family. Her stepmother watches, calculating. Fear dances in her eyes. The bond they forge threatens her tightly woven grasp. Oluwa's love for Olabimpe was love at first sight, friendship, and a promise of trust. Ade met with her several times to discuss plans of escaping to another town with Olabimpe. Escape is a sweet promise, but shadows loom in the distance, with both of them unsure of how their relationship will turn out. There were some days that Ade went to their house and G will be told she isn't available when she is. Despite all, after months of friendship, Ade made a wedding proposal to Olabimpe. Olabimpe's sisters seen talking behind their sister's back, discussing about how ugly she is and how they should make plans to separate them. The sisters laments about how Olabimpe is always trying hard to get ahead of herself. The sister knew that with Olua in the picture, Olabimpe will soon leave them in the house with their mother to do all the chores and their mother's criticism and hurtful words. The two sisters make several plans to meet with Olua, but all their plans failed. With the news of the Ada's proposal, the stepmother was angry and sad about Olabimpe's idea of freedom from her grip. She reminisced on her past actions and how she could have treated Olabimpe with more kindness, acceptance. Although she cannot rewrite the past, she promised to do better in the future. On this special day, Olabimpe was chosen as a bride and celebrated by Ade in an elaborate wedding ceremony. She felt a sense of acceptance in the new community and by someone who shows her honor, love, and respect. Courage ignites within her. She stands not just as a servant, but as a warrior of her fate. The path forward is fraught with uncertainty. With resolve burning bright, she asserts her presence. Chains begin to rattle, and the legacy of empowerment echoes through the village. Love transcends limits, promises intertwined with the wind. Two hearts beat in synchrony, ready to bridge the chasm of separation. A new chapter unfolds beyond the familiar. Her legacy, a whisper of freedom, drifts like petals carried by the wind, forever reshaping